7 years of unfiled returns. 7 years of avoiding the mail, ignoring the phone, and carrying a weight that gets heavier every single night. Marcus thought he was the exception. He thought he was the only one who had let things go this far. He thought he was alone. But the truth is, he was just waiting for a path forward. I'm Chris Winans. If you've been living in Marcus's world for 2, 5, or even 7 years, you are not broken. I built Fidelis Tax and Accounting because I kept seeing this happen to good, hardworking people. Life gets complicated. A job change, a business struggle, a health crisis, and tax filing simply stops. We're here to lift that weight. Marcus was a successful contractor, busy, capable, and respected. But early on, the paperwork side of his business got away from him, and the gap just kept growing. What Marcus believed, and what I hear almost every week, is that he was uniquely behind, that everyone else had it together, the outlier. But that is not true. The IRS estimates that millions of Americans have at least one unfiled return right now. Millions. This cuts across every income level, profession, and background. It happens to the most organized people. This is not a character flaw. This is what happens when life becomes heavier than the systems we have to manage it. The IRS isn't waiting to destroy you. They want resolution. And the system is more navigable than the fear makes it feel. That fear is actually the most expensive thing you're carrying. Every month you stay frozen is another month of penalties and anxiety. That's why at Fidelis Solutions, our first step, before we talk numbers, is to ensure you know you're not being judged. We built this practice around people in your situation on purpose. This isn't a side service. This is the work. And we are genuinely glad when you decide it's time to take a step. Marcus was current within 3 weeks. Every year filed, every deduction found. He didn't owe nearly what he feared. And the weight of that mail, it was gone. That can be your story too. Marcus had a real human being in his corner, a licensed enrolled agent. Many don't realize that an EA is federally licensed by the IRS to represent you in audits and filings. They are trained advocates authorized to speak on your behalf with the federal government. At Fidelis Solutions, an EA for every client isn't an upsell, it is the standard. Full stop. They navigate your story more accurately and protectively than any general software could. And while we use AI to amplify their work, the judgment and strategy remain human. AI handles the mechanical research and flagging so your agent can focus on you. This means you get expert-level outcomes, the kind big firms offer, even if this is your first time navigating tax complexity. You get a professional who sees you as a person, not a problem. So let's get practical. It starts with a conversation, not a document dump. We build a clear picture of your path. Document gathering is next. And here is a secret. The IRS keeps records. Wage and income transcripts are available, and your agent can pull those directly. Lost records are a solved problem. Then, document gathering. Many people expect this to be painful, but the IRS keeps wage and income transcripts, and your agent can pull those directly. If you've lost records, it's a solved problem. Once the picture is complete, filing moves quickly. Each year is reviewed and submitted in sequence. 2 to 4 weeks. That is the realistic window for most back year situations we see. At every step, you know what's happening. You're a participant, with a professional beside you explaining the truth about your situation. That transparency is a design choice to combat shame. The distance between where you are and fully current is shorter than the shame has been telling you, and you do not have to cover that distance alone. We will meet you there. If you're ready to see what getting current looks like for your specific situation, the next step is simple. Go to www.fidelis.solutions. No pressure, just a real path forward. It would be better to start your judgment-free path today. Let go of this burden and stay in touch with us.